taking our new budget grow room and I'm going to strip it down of unnecessary things like carpet pad. We're going to remove all of that. I'm going to clean this up really good. And then I put this insulation up mostly over the windows and the side areas that are thinnest to the wall, just to deflect any heat in case someone is curious and they wanted to use thermals to see what was going on. Ideally what's going to go over the top of this is your standard black and white or polar plaster. White on one side, black on the other. And when, with this open room design, I'm just going to need to go from that corner there all the way around to right there where the lights are. If done correctly, ideally, I should be able to run 4 tables in here, organic and hydro. Have them staggered so that I'm never completely out of medication, so that my patients are never desperate, you know what I mean? Having to risk their life even further by going to a less than reputable source. So this is the first part. Pull out the old carpet, sweep it up. All these little boards along the edge, if you guys don't know what these are, be careful. They're tack boards for carpet. They're extremely sharp. They're angled and they're made to hold the carpet in place, but we're going to remove those. Hopefully they're just kind of glued in. I'm hoping that they're not into the concrete. Sometimes they will do silly things like that. I highly doubt that on this. I think this is just some kind of epoxy. We'll be lucky. But on some of the larger buildings, they'll actually drill a hole and fill it with a 2-part epoxy and then hammer it in and voila. So this is nasty. This was a bedroom. So much for the Dyson vacuum cleaner. You guys suck. I have to go through and scrape up all this stuff here, so I'm going to go ahead and grab stuff to put this in and see what I can get to scrape that with. Alright everybody, so as you can see, what we've done is we've removed the carpet, we removed the pad. There's some glue and a little bit of padding, and I'm going to have to take this straight razor through to pull up, which shouldn't take too long. Again, I use insulation over windows and vent areas to help prevent some of the heat from coming, from escaping out. This house is nice, it's got centralized air, so it can keep the ambient room, when in an open setup like this, an open design like this, it keeps it nice and cool. Ideally what we're going to do is remove this ceiling fan and replace it with a vortex hooked up to a can carbon filter. This can carbon filter is going to shoot right up next to it, and it's going to go up into the attic and get dispersed through the HVAC system, in which we have 2 fans in the front, 1 fan in the back, and 1 fan on the side to help dissipate the heat. And yeah, so that's what we have so far. After we get done messing around with this part, I get to go break out the hammer and the chisel, and I get to pull these ones out. Now this tack board is a little more difficult to deal with. So I will save you guys the boredom of that, and I'll get to it, and we'll move on to the next step.